Hey lovely people, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'm so grateful that you are here. Today is a good day to have a good day. So I have like 5 questions for today that I'd like to share with people. You know when somebody asks me a question, it serves as a lesson or a learning point for other people. So let's get straight to the questions. My phone is here. The first one: thank you so much for your last video, it really helped. You're welcome. But I've been affirming for a promotion for 3 months, and my coworker just got it instead. What am I doing wrong? Okay. First of all, I appreciate the question. I appreciate the feedback that I got, and further communication with this client just told me that she has not been consistent, so it's a wavering type of situation. So for such a point, we just know that wavering by itself is also a delay. Okay, it's going back and forth between the old personality and the new personality, the old self and the new self, the old person who didn't have the desire and the new person who already has the desire right now. So in her mind, she actually told me, in her mind she was like asking for a promotion, then going to work and actually confirming, refreshing emails, all these things that typically say I'm looking for evidence in my external environment that my answers are being actually here. So what I simply told her that these actions, first of all, do not speak embodiment of the person who is already promoted. Not a person who is waiting for a promotion. No, that's the old self. The new self is already calm, is already embodied in the person. She has already embodied the promotion. It's part of her natural and daily lifestyle, which is different from the old self who is looking forward for promotion, waiting for promotion, and feeling separate from a promotion. So all the actions that you do that kind of feel you are waiting for your desire, you are checking if the desire is already here, those can be classified as the actions and choices and thoughts of the old self, because the new self has already deeply embodied the desire. Okay, it's already natural to her, the way it's natural for you to have fingers. Okay, do you ever question, oh, where are my fingers? No, they are so natural to you. Sometimes you even ignore them because of how natural it is. You remember that experiment where you are only conscious of your nose until you mention it or it's mentioned to you. So that's how natural that embodiment of the new person, the desired personality, or even the desired goal should be to you. So and that was my answer for her, and I hope it will help her to reevaluate her priorities, to even see that giving energy to the old self, to the old personality, and giving into those thoughts, choices, and ways of thinking and doing and being of the old self further delays and keeps you in the old self, which is totally different from the new self and who you are meant to be. The person whose dreams are no longer dreams, they are part of her life because she has embodied them. They are natural to her, they are easy, they are effortless, and others wonderful stuff. So yeah. Question number 2. I have been visualizing a loving relationship every night, but I keep attracting avoidant or emotionally unavailable partner. My last date ghosted me after 3 great weeks. Where is the block? So yeah, I think basically the answer to the first question can be thrown into the second question to partly answer it. But one other thing is, and it's common and it's normal, is when people start embodying and learning about the law of assumption and how it works, how manifestation works, consuming all this content, having all these coaches and teachers and mentors, which is okay. But to me, it's my personal opinion, self-concept is key. Okay, it's not mandatory, but it's necessary. It has very many routes. That is one of the things. It has many routes to which you can achieve an even better self-concept. There are EFT tappings, meditation, scripting. Yeah, there are so many methods. All of them are tools. But at the end of the day, whether you address it head-on by saying, I'm here to change my self-concept, or approach it indirectly by saying, you know what, my self-concept will change itself to be more positive when I affirm, or when I journal, or when I script. Yeah, either way, your understanding of self, which affects the perspective you have of the world, will eventually change. Whether you do it directly by saying, you know what, I'm doing meditation to change my self-concept, or I'm doing it indirectly using other tools. So the vibes. The answer I gave was, first of all, have you invested in yourself first? Because self-concept does affect the perspective that you have on life, and it's very important to me that you understand that if you have a narrow view of how things should be in life, for example, let's say this brand of detergent is the one and only detergent, I'll never buy any other detergent because all others are fakes or expensive for no reason, I am stuck to this one. Instead of being a curious person and affirm that all of these other brands, okay, are also okay. Yeah, so self-concept opens up your mind to so many other perspectives, so many other ways of thinking, so many other ways of having solutions to even problems that have ever happened in your life, or even new ones. So for such a thing, if you may feel as if I'm going out of topic, I am not. Everything is always related in your life, whether it's relationship, work, money, personal health, personal appearance, everything is always related. All those aspects of your life are always related. So it may feel as if my answer is kind of not related to the question, but it is, trust me. So self-concept is key. Whichever method feels like it's speaking to you, it applies to you, use it. So yeah, if you just Google self-concept and how to change it, how to improve it, there will be so many so many tools and teachers that you and mentors that may guide you, but yeah, self-concept is key. Question 3. I've been doing morning gratitudes. Yeah, I feel like this is like a gratitude affirmations or something for my small business to hit 240k months, but my sales are actually dropping. My client even just left saying my prices are too high. Am I blocking abundance from reaching me? Okay, first of all, there is no such thing as the universe attempting to block you from your own blessings. First of all, the universe is abundance itself. Okay, there's more than enough for all of us in this lifetime and all coming lifetimes. Okay, so yeah, first of all, I commend them for having gratitude. Okay, having gratitude as a daily, as a morning practice to like start of your day refreshed and all that stuff. But one of the things I've noticed, even from my own personal experience, is that I may do the meditation, I may do the affirmation for like 45 minutes, then throughout the day I'm getting triggered by the external environment. So yeah, that is also a form of withering and being like reacting to what is happening to the 3D. So in her case, she mentioned that she noticed that when she's praying for more money for her business, and then she goes to work and sees that yeah, sales are even dropping. Her reaction can be, I am panicking and everything is not going well, so doubt and worry and anxiety starts to creep in. So yeah, so I was reading the question again. So thank you so much for watching this video. I know I said I have 5 questions, but I just realized that my 2 answers actually answered all the questions. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.